Okay, I will be going live very soon. And as soon as I do, we're going to be talking about Christmas career advice so that you will know what you can do over this Christmas period to stay motivated, to stay definitely to stay focused on what you can do. And I just need to make sure that my volume is down on my alternative device so I can see any comments that come up. And so if anybody happens to be watching now or listening now, I will be going live, well, with my face as well, very shortly. And I'll be talking about what job seekers can do this Christmas in order to stay motivated and also to know what you want to do in 2020. You need career clarity in the year 2020. And I've just realized that actually is a good pun, because 2020 vision for your career in 2020. How good would that be? And so while you're waiting for me to begin, can you pop into the comments what city you might be watching or listening from? Because I know in Sydney it's 11:30, in New York it's 7:30 p.m., Singapore it's 8:30 a.m., and in New Zealand it's about 1:30 p.m. And so hopefully once you are settled in, you will enjoy this. And I can see that I've got who's here? Oh, Itzy. Hi, Itzy. Very nice to see you. Now, I'm doing this from my home office. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but my cats are going absolutely wild. So let me come and say hello. So hello, Itzy, and hello, Sean. Very nice that you're here. And anybody else who happens to be watching now, please pop in the comments what city you're watching from, because it's 11:30 a.m. in Sydney. It's 7:30 in New York, 8:30 a.m. in Singapore, and 1:30 p.m. in New Zealand. And so, hi, Larry. Oh, you're in New Jersey. Itzy, you're from New York City. So obviously, evenings in New York must be a good time to be listening to LinkedIn Live. So this is a special LinkedIn Live Christmas edition for job seekers, because during this time of year, it can be quite concerning, and especially for those of you who may have gone through a redundancy recently or in the last few months, and you're in between jobs and you're not quite sure what to do. Hang on, I'm just going to turn off notifications while I'm talking to you, because otherwise I'm going to get all these pop-ups constantly driving me mad. Okay, notifications are turned off, and so I can focus 100% on you. Yes, Christmas is a concerning time for job seekers, and for those of you who aren't feeling all that motivated at work as well, and you might start to be thinking about a new career in the new year. And so what is it that you need to do at this time of year so that you can stay focused, still get to relax, enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your new year, enjoy the festive season? And so please do pop in the comment section if you have any specific questions about careers at all, career management, career progression, as well as what you might be doing this Christmas, because I'm staying in Sydney this Christmas. I've just spent 5 weeks in London, so I'm not going anywhere. I might take 2 days off to go and play golf up on the Central Coast, unless it's the fires are so bad. And also at this time, I really want to send a big heartfelt support to those who are going through a really tough time with the bushfires in New South Wales right now, because it's such a concerning time. But for those of us who are focusing on our careers, this is what I'm going to be talking about today. All right. So what are your career concerns over Christmas? Usually what it is people ask me, my clients say, should I continue with my job search activities over the Christmas period, or should I just take a step back and take a break and chill out for a while? Will I be missing out on job opportunities? Now, over the Christmas period, you will have noticed that from October, November, December, it starts to slow down a little bit with regard to hiring and the number of job ads that you might see advertised online, and also jobs that you might be hearing about through your networking activities as well. But now is a good time to sharpen your axe, guys, to really prepare yourselves for the new year so that you can make your career a success in the new year. Right. So what can you do? First of all, over the Christmas period, obviously, many shops will be shut over Christmas. People are taking holidays. Children are on school holidays as well. So a lot of parents are focusing on their kids rather than anything else. But if you're concerned about the job search, now is a wonderful time to sit back and reflect about what you really want to do moving forward in your career. And so now's the time to gain career clarity. All right. With career clarity, once you've had a little bit of a break, please take New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Boxing Day off. Take Christmas Day and Boxing Day off. Take New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off as well, just so that you can relax, go to the beach or chill out. Practice a little bit of me time, a bit of mindfulness, so that you can really clear your head, because a burnt out professional is not an effective professional at all. Okay. And here, greetings. Hello, Mawid. Nice to have you here as well. And so take some time off, but during those in-between times when you're twiddling your thumbs and you think, okay, I've had my Christmas turkey, I've had my Christmas ham, what should I be doing now? Take a little bit of time to take stock as to what are your top personal and career values that drive you right now. What are those values? What's important to you? Is it work-life balance? Is it gaining knowledge? Is it career advancement? Is it high earnings potential? Is it a career progression? What is it that's driving you right now, honestly? And then consider, where would you like to see your career go in the next 12 months? We could set a 3, 5, 10-year plan, but that's so far in the future, and things change so much with regard to technology and methodologies that why not let's focus on the next 12 months, okay? Where would you like to be by Christmas next year in your career? And then you can set a short-term and a medium-term plan. We need to know what motivates you and why it motivates you. Is it having a short commute that you find is really motivating? Is it being with a large team that's really collaborative that's motivating? Is it the opportunity to be in the public eye, or to be a speaker or present? Is that motivating for you? And consider what motivates you and why it motivates you as well. Then think about what demotivates you. What are the energy drainers? What is it that really gets your goat and you don't like it, and why? Because once you get the clarity about what the values are that drive you, and also your motivators and demotivators, then you can start to explore the types of environments that will be good for you next year in your career, that will be motivating. And when you start to market yourself in interviews, you can actually verbalize this clearly. The more clarity you have about yourself, the more clarity you'll have about the direction you want to move into. Then also take stock about your current skill level. What have you got that you do really, really well? And then consider how high your enjoyment level is. Because you could be really good at something and you really don't like doing it. You keep doing it, you get burnt out, don't you think? And you don't want to be burnt out. And most of us feel so burnt out at the end of the year anyway, because it's just been so busy. So think about your preferred skills. That's what I call them, your preferred skills. High skill level, high enjoyment level. Let's create more of that in your work environment, in your current job, or in your next role if you are a job seeker. Yep. And then, hang on, I have something. Larry, hello, Larry. You're continuing with your job search. Oh, you had a telephone interview. Excellent. You're working a permanent job, but no more contract. Yes. Okay. You'd like to have a permanent full-time role rather than move from contract to contract. So part of this is assessing what is most important to you as well. So thank you for that, Larry. Okay, and so now where was I? All right, so your preferred skills, you need to know that. And then the next thing you need to consider are your tangible accomplishments as well. Because if you've added value anywhere you've worked, most recently or even in the past few years in your career, what have you done that has been of a tangible result to your organization? Have you increased profits? Have you reduced costs? Have you reduced downtime? Have you streamlined processes? Have you motivated someone? Have you mentored people? Have you developed leadership skills? What is it that you have done that has been tangible and preferably measurable, because we can turn those into accomplishment statements to put into your resume, to put into your LinkedIn profile. All right. These are things that I coach my clients on, and it takes a while to identify what your accomplishments are. But over the Christmas period, sit down and have a think about it. Write it down. If you need help with this, I actually have a career clarity pack on my website that you might find useful at thecareersacademy.online. But you can do it without my career clarity pack if you know what you're looking for, and just write everything down: values, motivators, preferred skills, tangible accomplishments, because that is where you take stock of what you've got. And the Christmas period is ideal for that. Another thing that's really ideal over the Christmas period is to expand your network. Now, I know now, Christmas is next week, so people aren't going to be making business meetings now because today's Friday. By this afternoon, people are going to be knocking off and having their Christmas drinks, or heading home, or doing their last minute Christmas shopping and battling with the crowds this weekend. But what you will be doing probably is seeing family and friends. Now, remember, tap into the expertise or the network of your family and friends when you're at the Christmas barbecue or wherever you might be, because everybody knows someone who may be working somewhere that might be of interest to you. So if you get your pitch or your messaging clear as to who you are, what you do, what you're hoping for in the new year as well, and what you're exploring, and if the messaging is clear, then people will be able to help you. If people don't understand what you do, then how can someone say, oh, I understand what you do, let me help you, I can actually link you up with this other person that I know, or that I work with, or I'm related to, or whatever it might be. So think of this Christmas period as fantastic family and friends networking, expanding and tapping into their network and letting people know how they may help you. Because honestly, this is the season for giving, right? Everybody wants to help, unless they're the Grinch. And I hope there are no Grinches listening to this broadcast at the moment. I hope there are people with an abundance mentality. And remember, if you're asking for help from someone, also offer to help them too, because it all comes around. I find with my coaching practice that the more abundant I am with what I can give to people, then the more that comes back to me as well. And that's why I love what I do so much, because I have a lot of really good free career resources on my website at janejacksoncoach.com, and heaps of free resources at thecareersacademy.online. Just a little bit later, I'll give you the links. In fact, maybe I can give you a little banner now with a link. Let me see, what have I got? Yeah, here's a Christmas present for you. Here is the link to my free job search guide. So if you go to www.thecareersacademy.online/free job search guide, that's my gift to you. You can download my free job search guide, which gives you top tips on what you need to do in order to secure your next role, so that you don't make the 7 deadly mistakes of job seekers. Okay, so I'll just leave that there for a little while if you want to write it down, because honestly, it will be very helpful. I've got 2 more presents for you, Christmas gifts from me, a little bit later in this LinkedIn Live. And so now, those of you who are watching, if you've got a career question, please feel free to pop it into the chat box as well. And if I don't answer now, I'll answer afterwards. And, I'll tag you so that you know that I've responded. If you do ever have a question for me, use the hashtag AskJaneCareerCoach. If I close this banner, okay, you see this hashtag Ask Jane Career Coach. That way I can look on LinkedIn for that hashtag, and I'll be able to see any questions that you've popped up as well. And then here's the free job search guide link for you again. Okay, so expand your, first of all, assess what really makes you tick. Get some career clarity. If you want the career clarity pack, you'll find it at thecareersacademy.online as well. But the free job search guide is something I'm giving to you. So you need career clarity. The next thing is you need to expand your network, and do it in a friendly, Christmassy way this season. Okay. The next thing is, if you've got a few hours spare, you can update your resume. What a great time to really craft a powerful resume with your tangible accomplishments. I've got lots of articles on resume writing and how to craft a powerful resume at janejacksoncoach.com. Just look in my blog or look on my podcast, and in the search field, you can type in resumes or resume, and you'll be able to find my articles there. They're free, they're there to help you as well. Abundance mentality, remember, the more you put out, the more you get back. And I like to create a powerful community, everyone helping each other. If you find me on Facebook, look for Jane Career Coach. That's my business page on Facebook. And I have a group called Kickstart Your Career Accountability Group. And you can join that too. It's free. I'm there. I help you. There are training videos, and we have competitions and polls and all sorts of good stuff, and accountability support. So you're not on your own, even over this Christmas period, because I will be there. Okay, facebook.com/Jane Career Coach. You'll find me there. I'm really all over the place. Just Google me and you'll find me. Okay, the next thing that you need to do is to update your LinkedIn profile. 93% of hiring managers and recruiters use LinkedIn as their first point for sourcing candidates because they can hop on there for free, right? How good is that? And they have got millions of resumes, or similar to resumes, profiles up there that they can source. And if you've got really good keywords in your LinkedIn profile, you can be found. If you look for Career Coach Sydney, you'll find me. If you Google Career Coach Australia, you'll find me on page 1 as well. So let's make you Googleable by having a really good profile. If you Google any person, you'll find more often than not, it's their LinkedIn profile that will come up first before anything else, unless they've got a website that's really well optimized for the search engine. So make sure that LinkedIn is there. Your LinkedIn profile is as strong as it possibly can be, because otherwise you're doing yourself a disservice and you won't be found. Yep. Okay. Now, with LinkedIn, I have a 9-day LinkedIn challenge that you might find useful as well. Again, it's in the careersacademy.online. Just go and have a look for my 9-day LinkedIn challenge, and you'll get one email with a video training from me, one every day if you sign up for it. And you can start to work on your profile over the next 9 days. How good is that? Now, finally, well, not finally, one more thing. You need to prepare for job interviews. If you've been in the job search process for quite a while now, you will be getting interviews. Now, if you're not well prepared for interviews, then you really need to start sharpening your axe, honing your skills right now. And on LinkedIn, I have a series of job search interviews. Let me just find here we go. I'll show you this. If you look for the hashtag JJ Interview Tips, it's free. It's on LinkedIn. There are 10 videos that I have up there that give you solid interview tips on how to prepare for interviewing, how to answer the difficult questions. And I've teamed up with a lovely gentleman who is a management consultant, Karsten Primdahl, to discuss this. So we're talking about interviews from both sides of the interview table. So you might find that very, very useful too. So just make a note of the JJ Interview Tips. And now, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay so I know it's the replay that you're watching. And I'm just going to pop up here. Here's the free job search guide again for you. All right. So prepare for job interviews as well. Now, here's a few more free things for you. First of all, I have a lot of free stuff on the careersacademy.online. And in order to really build your personal brand and attract the opportunities that you hope for in your career moving forward, I've created a free masterclass for you as well. It's a 40-minute masterclass for you to attend. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's me telling you all about personal branding, because if you are ubiquitous and you turn up everywhere for your keywords, when someone is searching for a professional like you, then it's more likely that you will drive traffic because of your powerful personal brand to your LinkedIn profile, where people will say, wow, what an amazing professional. Let me try and reach out to you. All right. So make things easy for people. My 3 Secrets to Personal Branding for Career Success masterclass, free, okay, it's great, is here. You go to http:// whatever it is, colon bit.ly/3 secrets branding. Okay, use that in its entirety. It's a bit.ly link. So you'll find my masterclass there. You can register right away, choose the day and time that suits you, and attend it, and you will get a big boost of your personal brand. You'll even learn what personal branding is all about as well. And so that's my gift to you. And I have one more present for you as well. And that is, if you are totally jack of the corporate life and you want to get off the hamster wheel, where you're going round and round and round, it's like Groundhog Day all the time in your career, and you just want to run your own show, then perhaps you want to think about transitioning into entrepreneurship or becoming self-employed and becoming a business owner. Okay, because rather than waiting for someone else, an employer, to pick you as the best candidate, why don't you pick yourself as the CEO of your life, of your business, and create your own business? This is not for everybody, though, because not everyone who goes into business is a success. I've been running my coaching practice now for almost 20 years. It's 19 years. And it's taken a long time for me to get it just right. And the past, I'd say 8 years, it's been fantastic. I've written this book, Navigating Career Crossroads, several years ago, that got to #1 on Amazon. And it's all about the A to Z of career transition. And that has helped to brand me, again, more personal branding, to brand me as someone who knows what they're talking about when it comes to career transition. And another thing, go to iTunes or Spotify and look for Your Career Podcast with Jane Jackson. You can say to Siri, if you've got an iPhone, just say, "Hey Siri, play Your Career Podcast with Jane Jackson," and it will open up for you. And I've got over 180 podcast episodes, so much career advice for you, plus interviews with amazing professionals who've made incredible career changes and transitions, and also are leaders in their field. People like Alan Pease, the body language guru I've interviewed on the show, John Lee Dumas, who is the most incredible podcaster in the US, whose podcasts generate over $250,000 a month. He's amazing. I've interviewed him twice. So inspiring. And lots of incredible professionals, entrepreneurs, and career changers that I have interviewed on Your Career Podcast. So have a look on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, where else? Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn Radio, and you'll be able to be inspired. If you've got nothing else to do and you happen to like my voice and I haven't put you to sleep yet, you can listen to my podcast episodes. Okay. Now, if you want to take control of your own career and create your own business, I've teamed up with the amazing Ingrid Thompson. Okay, and Ingrid, I don't know if you're listening here or not, but if you are, it would be great to get a comment from you too. I've teamed up with Ingrid Thompson, who wrote So You Want to Start a Business, the book. And because I wrote Navigating Career Crossroads, So You Want to Start a Business ties in very nicely. And I have the Build Your Business Masterclass. So here you can see there is the bit.ly link that you can go to register for our free Build Your Business Masterclass, to find out if you are cut out for self-employment. So there's so much stuff that you can do this Christmas, and those are 3 big gifts to you from me. Okay, the Build Your Business Masterclass, there's the link for you to get it. The other one is this one, which is the 3 secrets to personal branding for career success, free masterclass, so you can build your brand very, very powerfully. And you can get, if you're a job seeker and you really want to know the step-by-step process to get your next role, to get your next dream role, hopefully, then go to thecareersacademy.online/free job search guide and download it today. You can download it right now. It's all ready for you. All right. So that's it for here. Oh, now let me see. We've had Itzy here, and Sean and Larry, Maulid. Hello, very nice to see you all here. I'll have a look at the comments later and respond. And if you're watching the replay, please feel free to ask me any questions. This has been broadcast live on LinkedIn Live and also on Facebook Live. So I'll go and check my Facebook page as well, which is facebook.com/Jane Career Coach. And there's plenty of career advice over there too. So I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. You can see I've got my little tiny Christmas tree here in my home office. And it's a lovely sunny day today here in Sydney. It's still a little bit smoky though. So, my thoughts with the firefighters and all of those who are battling those fires in New South Wales now. Please support the firefighters, donate and offer help to everyone who is affected as well in New South Wales, and also Queensland is affected too, and South Australia. So we're a little bit under siege at the moment here in Australia. So take care, everybody. I'm wishing you a very peaceful and relaxing, hopefully, and enjoyable time with your family this Christmas, and also wishing you a very, very happy 2020. You'll probably see me again before the year is out, and if you've got any questions, connect with me on LinkedIn. Please do send me a personalized note before you connect on LinkedIn, and if you've got a career question, ask me. That's what I'm here for. And so that's it for now. Bye.